Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Godzilla versus Fantastic Four. There's only one issue of this, but the Godzilla verse series is going to keep on going. I don't like that they don't just boom, 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 put them in a row. It's just silly they do that. Anyway, the Fantastic Four one is the first one. After this will be the Spider-Man one. After that will be the Hulk one. I just got Hulk this week also, so anyway, this was a pretty fun comic book. All right, I'm actually going to recommend that. And that's despite who's penciling this. That's right, I said it. The one person that just breaks my heart because of how good he used to be and what he is now. Actually, what he was a couple years ago. He's a little better now. Anyway, let's get talking about who made the comic book and then we'll go on from there. So Ryan North is the writer and the penciler. Grr, John Romita Jr. May his father rest in peace. Scott Hanna, the inks, and Marcio Mendez on colors, VC's Travis Lanham on letters, and Adam Kubert and Maury Hollowell on the cover art. This was fun. Also, I don't actually hate John Romita Jr. I'm just annoyed that his pencils aren't nearly as good as they used to be. That's all. It's not a hate thing. Anyway, this story, this actually takes place not too long after the first appearance of Galactus and the Silver Surfer. Godzilla shows up, the Fantastic Four go out to fight, they do all these different things, and they're barely able to finally defeat Godzilla through all sorts of crazy last whatever, things, last second fight things. Anyway, I wonder if that rule is still in effect by Toyo or whoever the heck owns the Godzilla license, where no one's allowed to actually defeat Godzilla, because he was defeated in this, but then he got right back up. But it's a way that he got back up. Anyway, I don't want to go into too many spoilers, but what I will say is the Fantastic Four had to help Godzilla get back, and we actually got to see the regular Surfer, not the Silver Surfer, the regular Surfer. I'm just going to leave that there because I don't want to put too many spoilers out there. But I will say, a little bit of spoiler here, whatever, here it comes. There is a particular three-headed monster that shows up at some point. And that's pretty cool to see that. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to have to spoil this one a little bit. Galactus actually makes King Ghidorah a herald. Yeah, so that he could defeat the ones who stopped him from defeating them so that he could... Anyway, he wants King Ghidorah to kill the Fantastic Four and all of Earth's heroes so that Galactus will come down and eat the Earth. This guy is like really holding a grudge. He's living in the past, man. He really is. But it's kind of cool that King Ghidorah became a freaking herald. So this is a very big book. This is like a double-sized issue, maybe an issue and a half size, whatever. So there is actually a whole lot more that happens in this comic book. It's not just the little bit that I gave you. There is so much more, but that should be more than enough for you to say, you know what? I should probably read this. And you should. You absolutely should. And honestly, though, as it stands right now, I will say, they are probably going to put, it doesn't make sense they wouldn't put a Godzilla verse as a trade paperback with all of these issues in it. And as it stands right now, if you wanted to wait to read that, I am not upset at that at all. This wasn't the greatest thing I ever read. This isn't the coolest thing. This isn't, like, oh my God, it's so awesome. I will say that the making King Ghidorah a herald, a cosmically powered, like the power cosmically powered Herald of Galactus was a pretty good stretch of the imagination. Ryan North, man, he's got a heck of an imagination. But this is the guy who pretty much, I don't know if he actually created the Unstoppable Squirrel Girl. I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Of course he did. Duh. But he had a lot to do with making her who she is now. So that's a big deal. Like, this guy's got an incredible imagination. And I don't know the guy personally. I've met him before, though. And he is a really cool guy. From the one time that I met him, he is a really cool guy. So I'm going to say, with a creative force like that behind this comic book, yeah, it makes sense why it's so fun. And that's the main thing about it. I don't know if this is supposed to be in continuity or not, if this is supposed to be a what if or not. But if we're literally going way back to when, to way back when, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it because this isn't the first time Godzilla's attacked the Marvel universe, right? So yeah, I don't want to get too much into it. I'm going to say right now, this was a good book. This was a fun book to read. It's not going to change the world of anything. I may even, as a joke, make one of those 60-second shorts of King Ghidorah as the Herald of Galactus because it's just too stupid fun to not believe how cool this was. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point because I'm excited how good the comic book was. Guys, it's as simple as that. Go out, read the comic book, enjoy, and I'll tell you how the Spider-Man and Hulk one were if you didn't read those yet either. In the meantime, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.